Well, good morning. We have an unexpected Right Turn Garage TV episode for you this morning. So we have been getting ready to, we've been doing a lot of work here, and I got water plumbed in the old Right Turn Garage, and tomorrow we've got concrete. It'll be here bright and early, and pretty excited about that, because then this sucker just goes together and start getting some of this crap out of my driveway and yard, and just stuff's everywhere. So this morning, the old bandito, she struck again. She must have needed a little of attention. As you can see, I drove it in here perfectly fine by itself, and yeah, she decided this morning that, you know what, Dad, I need a little love. And this is what happened. So I come out, threw the key in, and the security light come on. What the heck? Okay, well, that was a fluke. I really don't know what happened. Which I'm kind of lucky that happened. Not really. It's not that hard to do, to bypass these security Vats systems in a 2098, whatever. Apparently mine just had a flaw in it. Most of the times you can, let me just show you. It's easier to do that. And maybe it'll malfunction again and I'll actually have to fix something. So I apologize for the horrible lighting as usual, but underneath this panel, that's right underneath, daggone it, I can't believe this. Hold on, let me use my cell phone battery here, or light. Come on, wake up, phone. There you go. So underneath that panel that I'm blinding you with, steering column, this is your panel. Underneath here, it blocks up all this and makes it look pretty. It looks like an orange wire that runs clear up here, and it runs down and it connects underneath there. I might actually have a steering column to show you on that may have a VAT system still on it. I can't remember. Anyway, it looks like it's one orange wire, when actually the orange is just the coating that protects two smaller white wires inside. And that right there is what reads your key, sends it to the computer and says, okay, you got a signal. I'm reading 1.7 ohms resistance. That's just a guess, I don't know. So we're good to start. And I don't think it does have a key, does it? Where's that steering column? Guys, I have just crap everywhere. It's ridiculous. Okay. So, nope, this one is non-Vats. That's out of an IROC. Anyway, you have an orange wire running all the way down. This is for cruise, but let's just play pretend. Let's pretend this is a connector. You can clip it here, take those two wires out, and what you'll do, where in the heck did my key go, is measure, where did I put my key? In my pocket, there it is. So what you'll do then, if you see that chip right there, you'll take your positive lead, put it on one side, negative, put it on the other. Then you'll put your gauge on ohms. It's the funny looking omega thing, right? And it will give you an ohms resistance. And I believe if you get the right resistor, first off, I think they say not to use any more than 2 resistors to equal the correct resistance on it. Sorry for breathing hard, man. I'm fighting out of shape. It's muggy. It's just, oh. So anyway, you know what? Let me set this thing down just a sec. I'll just run through it real quick and you'll get the idea, okay? Just 1 minute. All right, guys, so this is what I'm talking about. Just one of these little cheapy, I don't even remember where the heck I got this. Probably one of the many parts stores that doesn't sponsor my shows yet, so we're gonna just keep that where it is. But anyway, this right here, you can get these probably off at the Amazonian site online. I think I bought these at Radio Shack a long time ago. And of course the different colors designates, but it'll tell you what type resistor, what's the resistance on it, and then you just flick to ohms resistance. Are you kidding me? This is not my day, folks. Look at this. Battery's dead. Stuff is just, it's falling apart. I'm telling you. Beep. Nope. Nothing. Well, I can't rightly show you if the daggone equipment ain't working. 1 minute. We'll get it. All right, well, let's try this again with an even more gooder one. This one's new and very cheap. But anyway, you'll get the gist of it. Now, you put it on ohms resistance right there. That's the little ohm sign, OHM. Now, to do this, you'll test this resistor, which you won't have to since this one's already ohmed or whatever. It's going to give you the resistance. That one reads, if I can get it, fat fingers to work. So that's at 0.66, right? Now to read this key, got to put the metal on that metal, which this one's a real good chintzy one. That metal on that metal, if I can. This thing was just not made for sausage fingers, buddy, I'm telling you. And it reads, does it read? What does it read? Go on. Sit. All right, sit right there. Quit it. Stop resisting. All right, that reads 3.01. So, in order to bypass this key, which I'm not telling you to do, I'm not telling you that. I'm just saying if you have problems with your personal car, I ain't saying go out on a steal and spree and get all the freaking F bodies you can. I ain't doing that. I'm just saying, if you do have problems with your VAT systems, good luck. I mean, I've done this to, yep, just about every one I've had, I think. At least half. So, these resistors right here, like I say, you can probably pick them up online, and they make them in a wide range of resistance. You can get ones that's probably 3.01 or something resistance and ohms resistance, and then this one here is 0.66, 0.67, something like that. And all you do is you solder them together. See, this one I already had soldered once. I actually had it in a different, I think I may have actually soldered 3 together. It worked, but they recommend 2, I think. The least resistors that you have to use, the better. But also, the closer you come to that actual number, the better off you are. Now, if I can only come to 298, that's within my 10%, it'll work. If I can only make it 170, she ain't gonna start. It ain't gonna read close enough. These old VAT systems, they're good and they're bad. The good thing is, the pigtail or the connector that you cut right there, you can actually use the other end of it. And if you're in a sketchy neighborhood, you just unplug that sucker and take the resistor with you. They ain't starting that baby, you know, unless they're really slick and just have a whole bunch of those resistors in their pocket and a soldering gun and an ohm meter, and they know what the heck they're doing. So yeah. Now, on the other hand, let's say you buy a F-body Camaro, anything, any Chevrolet with that chip in the key that I showed you. that I put in my pocket again. Anything that has that chip right there in the key. Let's say you buy it without a key. Not a big deal. Right down there where it plugs in, the orange wire that comes all the way down, that has 2 wires in it, don't forget that. And all you do is you solder the, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. You solder in those resistors from the key side, from the computer side. So all the way down the column, that wire no longer matters. You can leave it there, you can cut it, you can tie knots with it, whatever you really want to do. But it going back this way, yeah, hold on, watch this, to the car, to the computer, that's where you want to make your resistance, because that's where it's reading. It's no longer reading the key. That's a key reader in there, or a resistance reader. So if you buy a car without the key, not a big deal. All you have to do is down there in that steering column where the key connector runs all the way down and connects to the connector running to the computer, all you have to do is set the ohms resistance again and read right there, those 2 prongs. It's going to give you that ohms resistance just like that key did. Most of the time though, if you do have a key, you can probably clean that up with some WD-40. Shoot, spray some in the key and cylinder. It's not going to hurt anything. Most of the time they just get dirty, and they need a little hooked on phonics. Help them read again. So I hope this was helpful to you, and I'm super excited. Hopefully next time you come in, the old IROC will be in there, and we will be doing a 5-speed swap just to get started. This one's going to be a fun one. I cannot wait. And I'm super geeking over that one. And then the piece de resistance, the old 69 Mero. So anyway, sorry I didn't show you guys the thing, but I promise you there's one orange wire looking thing running down your steering column. Don't cut the yellow, that's your airbags. So if you guys got any questions, if I can help you on anything, feel free to ask. And as always, thanks for watching. And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. There, yep, nope, yep. It's like a Pokemon Go. Just find it, hit the subscribe, it's free. And then you can watch all these goofy videos, and hopefully we can learn together. But this is me. That's Right Turn Garage TV, and thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.